Well, viewers, welcome back to episode 21, I believe, I hope, I think. We've had a bit of a break, but normal scheduling has resumed. We have lots to do. I say we have lots to do. We have lots we could do. Whether we do them all is a very different question. I know there's going to be some rain coming, and whilst we have nothing to harvest, rain might still affect us, so I'm going to do the first task, which is the usual task, is checking the greenhouses. So where is my vehicle? Oh, nowhere near us, so let's go back to this one and use this vehicle. So my factory is out of diesel. That's the first issue we need to resolve at some point. I should top that up again. This should be our water. It is. Let's put that in there. It used it all. Fantastic. We will top this up with diesel and take it to the factory first, and then from there we can top the other side with water. Now, can I leave this filling up, do you think? I can. Excellent. Right, so while that's doing that, we will do the liquid fertilizer. I think these bales are fermented. Oh, there's my excellent driving skills again. I'm disappointed I never got any extra views for that comment last time. So you're going to have to hit that like and subscribe button to try and get more people to watch me be such an excellent driver. That's that. We will top this bit up. Yeah, so my plans would be... Sorry, something there. So plans are to do something a bit different today. I think we're going to try and make the farm a bit more carbon neutral. And because it's forecast to rain, it was due to start at 8 o'clock, which it clearly hasn't. It's also due to end at 10 o'clock, so it means if it's not starting at 8 o'clock, it's not going to end at 10 o'clock. And we're both concerned that the jobs we've got to do will mean that we could get bogged down with the mud mod. So the job for the carbon neutral is going to be done during the rain period. And that's also why we're doing this job first. Now, with any luck, this should be enough to fill up all three. That's not going to be the case though. So yeah, we're going to become a carbon neutral farm, and by what I mean with that is we're going to put some solar panels in and possibly some wind generation. Right, let's just buy the full 12,000, we're going to need it. Now my plan, while we're waiting for that, is to do it possibly in this area. I haven't decided whether to expand out on the greenhouse yet, so we'll leave this for a little bit, but that is one of the areas. And the other area is this area here. So we can finish the field off down there and then make this our kind of solar stroke wind farm. That is my plan. Right, that should be enough to at least finish the greenhouses. Well, there seems to be a fair bit of stuttering on the server today. I don't know if it's a server or my connection. I've left this running since the last recording we had. Try and help keep it a bit more stable. Okay, so that is all the greenhouses topped up. That is the factory topped up with a bit more diesel. And here is the rain. So I'm going to get this hooked back up to the seeder, because that is going to be our next job for this field here. I think we're going to put canola in for a change, because I don't think we have a field with that. I'll leave that here in a minute. Yeah, so obviously the water is going to make a difference on here. You have to be careful. Right, so while the rain is coming, let's work on this. I'm going to play around and I will get back to you once this is done. Okay, there we are, so a bit of landscaping and a few solar panels down. I mean, I'm not sure how much this is going to bring in, but you know, it's certainly something. They are just shy of 100 grand each, so we will see how quick it takes to get us back to where we were. I've pretty much spent maybe just shy of half the balance I had, so say about 3 million, give or take. But yeah, we'll see how that works out. But we are now, I would say, carbon neutral. Good for us. Excellent. Right, it is still raining, however. We'll see how this goes. I am going to do a headland. I am going to do it with a time lapse, and we will see if the weather impacts on whether we continue or not. So, catch you in a little bit. Okay, so after a slight technical hitch with my internet connection, and then a slight delay in the map loading all the visuals, I have forgotten showing a time lapse of the headlands. I've done the headlands and then I've put the seeder onto our worker. We will keep checking back into that one periodically, but until then I thought let's come and do the bale collection. Now these bales don't look like they're ready to go to the BGA just yet, but they can at least be stacked ready. Now it does look like there is, I'm not sure where, but on the map it does look like there should be a set of white bales. Well, either way, it doesn't look like they're there, so I'll leave those ones there. Leave the rest. And then let's just confirm where they are percentage wise. 81. They might be done by the end of the episode, but I'm not sure. So we'll take these along. There's another set to get in the other field. Yep, they're about the same percentage, so we can collect these together. Now, whilst this isn't the most significant job that needs to be done, the trailer was there, and we have a little bit of time to kill anyway, so it doesn't do any harm. So yeah, so we're going to get the canola in that field. We've got these bales collected. There is straw to bale in another field further up the map, which we might get around to doing as well. This could very much just be a bale collection, creation and collection episode. I don't think we're going to get time to seed that field that needs the straw picking up. So whilst it doesn't need to be done, it is still quite a large field where I don't think I could do the bale collection and seeding all in one. So maybe as well to try and do that now, ready for next month. And that also will give me a very good separation of fields, so when it comes to harvesting, we're not all doing them in the same episode as well. Oh, that's perfect. Even set of bale stacks. Now the grass needs cutting as well. We're not going to do that this episode. I think we have ample things to do, which mean we don't have to do it, which is good. Not good for the BJ, but good in general. So yeah, so if I take this over to that field, because that's probably where we're going to need it next. I feel like it's fair game just driving over grass. Whilst crop destruction is on for our field, it's not on for the AI field, but that would be cheating, I think, to drive through their fields. So leave that there, and we shall get the baler. Okay, so while we're still doing the baling, the seeder is almost out of fertiliser. It could do some more seed as well, so I thought we'd go and do that. I must plan to get some extra fertiliser and seed and have that stored on the farm. Again, whilst these are quite local to me, it would just make things a bit easier. Now, are these mine or are these Robert's? They are Dex. They are Robert's. So the fertiliser is mine, the seed is not. So what I have noticed at the minute is my views are dropping off quite drastically. I don't know if that's because people just aren't interested in watching this anymore, if it's because people watch Roberts and they don't feel the need to watch mine. I don't know what the reasoning is behind it. What I do know, and there are a few other YouTubers have been recently going on about this, so I don't know if this is a recent change or this is just people learning how to use YouTube effectively. I mean, using YouTube is one thing, turning the cover, there we go. What we have noticed is likes and subscribes are the key to try and getting these videos out to a wider population. So if I can ask nothing else, if you are watching this, and if you do enjoy it, hit that like button. And if you're not subscribed, please consider doing that too. Like I said, last time I checked, it's like 5% of my subscribers, or viewers, sorry, are subscribers, so that's positive, but every extra one helps. Right, so that's that topped up. We might as well start down here again. We can go back and forth this way. Now the last time I did this on the AI, it jumped fields. Yeah, I'm going to do another headland on this side just to try and stop that. Yeah, so if the reason why these are dropping off is down to the content, again at the minute I'm not entirely certain how to change that because there are tasks to be done, they have to be done in a certain way, and the ultimate goal is trying to earn more money. I mean, good news for me, I've been ahead pretty much every episode. I am currently behind. Robert has got more income than I have, in the balance, in the books that is. Now my solar panels should hopefully offset that eventually. I don't know how quickly it'll offset that expenditure. It's certainly not going to be overnight, but the sums are certainly adding up. I do have a rough back of a crisp packet kind of mathematics during the interlude, and it is looking around 70,000 per game hour that I'm earning currently. Now, like everything, solar panels are very much weather dependent, so I imagine in the winter months that will be lower, less sunlight and obviously weather factors, so it's just being mindful of that. But as we are approaching the summer months, I'd like to hope that I've put these in at the right time. set that away. I'm going to get on with the building again. If anyone's got suggestions as to what to do content-wise to try and encourage active viewers, again, please add the comments in. That makes a big difference too. Comments, subscribing and liking will all help push this out to a much wider audience of people who are interested in the same thing as we are. Okay, so that is the baling completed. We are not going to get that last bale out though, I don't think, so I'll have to wait. What we need to do now is collect the bales. The sun is setting, the seeding is done. So I think once we collect these, that will be quite probably the last job of the night. I might take some to the BGA, I might not, I might just stack these at the edge of the field. I haven't decided yet. Okay, so there was a slight interlude there because Robert had finished and was logging out. We had a bit of a conversation, and what I hadn't realised is the sunset came in quite rapidly. So I'm going to get a full trailer just to make things easy for me. However, I can't see, so I am not going to bother trying to find all the other builds now. I think we just leave that for the next episode. So yeah, I think it's a lost cause trying to do any more on this one. So with that, will this make a nice screenshot? It may well. But yeah, for those who have been watching, thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you next time. Bye for now.